Hi Dollar Divas, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be testing some new Dollar Tree makeup. It seems like these days every time I go to Dollar Tree I'm finding some new stuff, so these videos they've been pretty prevalent as of late, which is always exciting to me. So yeah, I do have a few new products to test today, not a full face of new makeup, but a few products. So of course, if you are a returning Dollar Diva, thank you so much for coming on back for another video. And y'all, we did it. We are celebrating 5,000 Dollar Divas for my channel. So it's super exciting. And of course, I couldn't do it without every single one of you. So thank you so very much for your ongoing support this almost 5 years. So thank you so very much. And if you are new to my channel, my name is Jessica and I love to do a lot of dollar store and Dollar Tree oriented makeup and shopping content. So if that's your thing, you are definitely in the right place. I do hope you will become one of my Dollar Divas and join our family here on YouTube. And if you've been looking for a channel like mine, I have been at this for quite a while, so I will have any related Dollar Tree and Dollar Store makeup content listed down below in the description box. That way you can binge watch some videos of mine if you're a little bit late to the party. So definitely check that out after you're done watching this video. And yeah, without any further chit chat, let's just go ahead and get into today's video. Okay, so I went ahead and applied my eyebrows, cleaned them up with some concealer, and then I added a face and an eyeshadow primer. All products will be listed down below in the description box. So I've got another new palette from a new brand at Dollar Tree. I just tested out the pastel version of this palette. Again, I'll have it linked down below if you missed that. Today I'm going to be testing out the BI Beauty Intuition. This is the Peachy Nudes palette. I also have the pinks, the pink one. I haven't tried it yet. So yeah, we'll be testing this out today and getting a look of some kind. Okay, so I'm going to try to use as many colors as I can. And I think I'm going to start with this shade here, kind of all over my lid. And the good thing about these palettes is they do tend to have like shimmers in them as well. My brush is a little bit damp because I did clean it, so it may show up a little bit more pigmented for me because my brush is damp. So that's really not doing too bad. So I'm just putting this like all over my lid, kind of up to the crease, a little bit onto the bottom part of the brow bone. So I always get like a lot of compliments. I think the last time I wore these earrings, I got a lot of compliments. I found these earrings for like $3. They were on the clearance jewelry rack of a store we have down here. Well, it used to be called Burke's Outlet. Now it's called Beal's. But it's the same thing. And it's basically like it's like a TJ Maxx, Marshall's type of a store that I guess it's from, I live in the South, so that's really doing a very good job. Like I said, my brush is a little bit damp, so that may be helping, but so far so good. The palette, the pastel one was, I got a look, but it didn't perform quite as good as I wanted it to. So far I am very pleasantly surprised. So now I'm gonna go into that shade right there and kind of build that up a little bit into my crease. And I'm just gonna use the same brush. This one I feel, now I don't know with the pastel one if it's just because it was a little bit more of like a watercolor effect. Like, so I don't know if it was just like the colors. And I tried to use a lot, like a few different colors in the palette. That is going on like super pigmented. Like this shade especially is going on like an LA Colors quad. Okay, I'm just gonna use another brush and just kind of blend it a little bit more. That is doing really good. Okay, so I am like I'm genuinely surprised because like I said, I had a little bit more of a difficult time with the pastel palette. Okay, now I'm like really excited here now. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of like a compact brush and I'm gonna go into this darker shade right here and kind of smoke it out a little bit on the outside of my eye. Yeah, I guess I'm not really like, I love my bright colored eyeshadow. You guys know that if you've been with me for any period of time, but so pastels aren't necessarily my forte. Of course, you know, nudes are, you know, rusts and all that kind of stuff. That's really doing a very good job. I'm gonna kind of blend that a little bit too. There's a little bit of fallout, nothing too terrible. I mean, nothing worse than anything else. I'm liking it. This color's not quite as pigmented as I thought it might be, but then again, my brush is also, this brush here is not damp. So I may dampen it up just to concentrate it a little bit more. Or I may just let it be, you know. That is very, very nice. I'm happy so far. So now let's see what we can't do with some of the shimmers. So I'm assuming these two shades here, I did swatch this in my haul, but I can't really remember. I think these two here on the top were shimmers, and I think this one down here is a shimmer. I'm gonna kind of just swatch them a little bit and see which ones I want to use today. So there they are. Probably won't end up just using one, I don't think. I think I'm gonna use that one there on the bottom. So I'm gonna take like a flat brush, of course. I'm gonna wet this for sure. With the pastel palette, the shimmers swatched a whole lot better than they went on the eye. I mean, they were, pigmented. They just weren't as shimmery as they like swatched. I may even just go in and use my finger too, because that does usually yield a really great result. That's really going on very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger. I'm really liking it. It's not like super like foily, but it is getting like an effect that is very, very satisfactory. I am really, really liking it. I don't think I'm gonna use another shimmer. I think I'm gonna leave the shadows right there for right now. I am very, very pleased with this palette so far. We'll probably go out and like do some stuff under the eye and like an inner corner kind of highlight thing. But we're gonna stop here for right now, do lashes, liner, face, then come back and finish up the eyes. And I will have like final opinions on the new products at the end of the video. Okay, so the next product I actually have two different versions of this. I'm just gonna go with this one today. This is the same brand, BI, Beauty Intuition. This is the mascara that comes in the blue container. Let me see, this is the volumizing. So this is what the brush looks like. I also have the curling one as well. And I'm gonna test this out, and if all goes well, I won't wear lashes. Generally, if you've been with my channel or if you've shopped Dollar Tree a lot, I don't think they excel in the mascara department. I do like the Bpure Hydrating Mascara. That's the best I've found. And of course, if you got beautiful lashes, your bar isn't as high because you don't need as much help with mascara. My eyelashes are really, they're sad. So we will see. Let me give this a try. I'm very excited to try this and see. So I just did the first coat, and I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't seem to be doing a lot for my lashes. We'll see what a second coat does. Okay, so I just did two coats. The general consensus for me, I'll get a little closer so maybe you can see. My general consensus, yeah, I'm not super impressed. I am gonna put on lashes, and I will share more thoughts at the end of the video on the Volumizing Mascara by BI. So I'm gonna pop on some liner, lashes. Again, I'll have those products listed down below. They are from Dollar Tree, and I will be right back. Okay, so lashes are on. We're gonna move on to face, and none of these are like super new products. I did find the Candy Moyo BB Cream in medium. Medium is like a perfect shade for me right now. And I'll just go ahead and apply it on camera because this has been a big topic of conversation on my channel here lately, is this BB cream. And it's been long known I've loved this for a few years, and I'm finding out a lot of you really have too, probably even before I discovered it. And then of course with it changing names recently and being a little hard to find for a minute, now we're all starting to kind of see it again in our respective shade. But yeah, it's kind of been I don't know, it's been a bigger topic of conversation here lately, and this shade is just gorgeous. So now I'm going to add the Bpure Hydrating Concealer. Again, not super new, but it is kind of my newest concealer. I really do like it. It's a little on the thinner side. Luckily, I don't tend to need a whole lot of coverage. If you need a lot of coverage, you might really have to work to build it up a bit, or use something a little bit more full coverage, but it works good. Bpure really makes kind of some of the better concealers. I like the LA Colors Yellow if you've been with me for a while, but LA Colors doesn't really make like a flesh tone, like a skin toned, at least that's sold at Dollar Tree. They used to, and it was never good, and I haven't even seen it in a long time. I don't think they make it anymore. LA Colors does really good with like their, of course, their eyeshadows and different things, but I kind of feel they do need to kind of step it up in the concealer and I don't know, face product department, just as like Ioni needs to come up with like eyeshadow. And I did hear, I had a Dollar Diva tell me that Ioni had something new out. I can't remember what she said. But there's some new Ioni products. So of course, super excited to eventually stumble upon those. I don't think any of them were eyeshadow though. I think there was something else. It was, I can't remember. I think maybe liquid eyeshadow. Can't remember. Anyway, if you have any idea what I'm talking about, definitely let me know. So I'm just gonna put on a little bit of pressed powder, and I've been really, really liking this brush by Sassy Chic. I use it for powder, blush, bronzer. It's really actually a really nice brush for $1.25. And I'm just really glad that they've come up with something that's like big, you know? So I'm just gonna go a little light with my powder, nothing crazy. This is just the LA Colors pressed powder in Nude. I'm kind of liking a little bit of a dewier finish, so I'm not going super crazy there. I'm gonna use the same brush, and I'm just gonna add some bronzer. And today it's just the LA Colors matte bronzer. This is in Bronzed Beauty. I love this bronzer. And I'm just using the same brush. I've been using a lot of cream bronzers lately. There we go, just a nice sun-kissed glow. And now I'm gonna add some blush. And I used this a while back. It's the LA Colors Just Vibin' blush. This is in XOXO. It's the one that's a little bit more peachy. And I thought this would go perfect with our eye look today. And again, same brush. I'm just gonna use the same brush. These are very pigmented. And for highlighter, this is recent as well. This is the LA Colors Cream Gel Highlight. This is in Jasmine Flower. I've used this once on my channel, testing it out. And I am just gonna put a little bit on my Beauty Blender. Just get some nice glow going on. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the eyes, and then I do have a new lip product to try. So I'm gonna go back into that shade, that shimmer shade that we used, and I'm gonna go try to use it as an inner corner highlight and see how it does. Of course, I'm just gonna use like a little brush, and wet it, of course. Not like really doing a whole lot for like the inner corner. I'm gonna need a little help for the inner corner, so I'm just gonna go into this. I have not used this in a while. This is the Ioni glitter liner. This one here isn't bad, but if you buy one that's like the actual little glitter in it, it's not very good. But this one here, I remember this not being bad at all. So I'm gonna just put some of it on my brush and just get a little bit of. Just gonna drag a little bit up just to, because that's usually what I will do with like whatever my inner corner highlight is. I'll drag a little bit up to the innermost part of my eye and just get that little extra like brightness, you know? And I think I am gonna smoke out a little bit under my eye, and I'm gonna use a shade that I haven't used. So I'm gonna use this shade right here and just kind of go under my eye just a little bit and kind of blur it out just a bit. I'm just gonna take like a compact kind of a brush to do this. And this is just a subtle effect. I try not to go overboard here. There we go, really, really loving the eye look. Again, I'll share my thoughts, but I do have a new lip product. But first, I am gonna line my lips. I haven't used this in a while. This is the LA Colors Nude Glam Auto Lip Liner. This is in the shade. This is in the shade Insight. And I thought this might go really good with the lip color that I have. So I already tried one of the lipsticks. This is the lip gloss. This is the Beauty Intuition lip gloss. I don't know the name of the shade, but it's kind of a peachy shade. They don't put it on the packaging. And we did swatch these. These swatched beautifully. I really liked the lipstick that I used in my last video. And we're just gonna go on in. That's a gorgeous shade. Perfect for this look too. That is really, really pretty. See, there doesn't seem to be any taste or smell. And yeah, just a nice like wash of color. It's got pigment in it. It's a little glossy. Really, really, really nice. Feels very moisturizing, just like the lipstick. So now we're gonna just go through a rundown of the new products that I used today. And they were of course all by the BI Beauty Intuition brand at Dollar Tree. So the mascara, not super impressed. I haven't used the LA Colors from Dollar Tree in so long that I don't even know how to compare it to that anymore. This is, of course, is the volumizing formula. I still have the curling one to try. I don't personally like this as much as I like the Bpure Hydrating mascara. I just feel like I get a little bit more of an effect from my lashes, which are sad and sparse. But But if you have a little bit more to work with, this might be a really, really, really nice mascara for you. For me personally, not really the greatest. The lip gloss, I've liked their lipstick so far. This is my first time trying the gloss. Really, really like it. If you can't find it, I do think there are things by LA Colors and Ioni and all that kind of thing. There are other things that you can like at the Dollar Tree. But yeah, but like a really nice gloss. I really, really like this color in particular, especially with the makeup look that I have going on. Like I said, no taste, no smell. Nice big container. I don't like that they don't have the shade names on the packaging. Bpure is usually known for doing that too sometimes. So I don't love that, but definitely a really nice lip gloss. And the packaging of these is a little weird. I would prefer if they were like round or if they were like all square versus like this square round thing they got going on. And then the Peachy Nudes palette. In my experience of trying each one time, this is better than the pastels for me personally. I'm now excited to try the pinks. I think I used 5 shades in this palette. The shimmer shades were not super metallic or shimmery like a lot of the LA Colors shimmers, but they definitely got us a nice bright look. The mattes were really very pigmented. My brush was a little damp, but they went on so that might have helped a little bit, but very smooth. You can see looks really, really nice. So I like this palette so much better than I like the pastel. Like I said, I love my color, but in a lot of ways, I don't know that pastels are really my thing anyway. So you may feel differently. But yeah, this one here, I didn't have high hopes based on my last experience. So yeah, this one here, the Peachy Nudes, is so much better in my experience. So if you enjoyed this video, show me you did by hitting the like button. Again, I will have all the products that I used today, both on and off camera, down below in the description box, as well as any related content. That way you can binge watch more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.